They've suspended Ali.
They should do a lot more than that. You got this, Mum. Love ya.
Miss Jane Williams has been left severely injured. I've taken reports from other members of staff which has resulted in suspension. Since the family have already been informed of the mistake, the tribunal has been pushed to tomorrow. However, this morning...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit nervous.
This morning is your chance to record your version of events.
Where would you like me to start?
How about explaining why you deemed it appropriate to operate on a patient without permission?
You've been speaking to that blonde nurse. She's got a lot to say for herself. Not every situation requires permission. I took the Hippocratic Oath, vowing to put the care of my patients first, regardless of the consequences to myself.
Miss Jane Williams was not a cancer patient.
Let's not get tangled up in the semantics.
It's a busy department, but there was the usual number of doctors on shift. Everything was in hand.
You weren't informed of any problems?
I wasn't called until after Mr. Shazad had begun operating.
The patient's note stated that she had a suspected tear to the posterior tibial tendon. Her operation wasn't for hours, and I had an opening in my schedule. It was my moral and professional duty to do what I could.
That's what you decided.
I didn't want to go against orders. Dr. Shazad is my superior, but I knew he wasn't permitted to perform the operation. And the way he was acting, it was just so...
Angry. Very angry, I think. He was surprised to see me.
What happened after you confronted him?
I told him to leave the operating table, that I would get a qualified orthopedic surgeon to take over. As you know, Mr. Shazad is an oncologist.
You were very upset?
What he did was...
completely and utterly mindless. Entering during an operation, upsetting the other staff, involving the family, and then admitting the hospital's liability. I mean, I can only conclude that Dr. Malik allowed her personal feelings about me cloud her professional judgment.
There's a lot of history between Dr. Shazad and Dr. Malik.
You called her regardless.
He didn't have a full medical team. One of the nurses refused to go in and he threatened to fire her.
Do you think the personal issues between Dr. Malik and Dr. Shazad played a role in what happened?
Dr. Malik did what I expect any doctor would have done.
It's a very delicate procedure. Her muscle strength may be significantly impaired.
The patient would have been fine if Dr. Malik hadn't bulldozed her way into a closed operating theatre.
So you're saying she's to blame?
No, absolutely not.
Dr. Shazad performed an illegal operation without the necessary medical team, and as a result, a promising young athlete may never run again. The blame lies entirely with him.